Hi Roadrunners, it's Miss Ward. I'm going to show you how to make a Google site for your new history digital portfolio that you're going to be keeping and adding to for all of your years here in Montgomery. The first step is to go to your Google Drive. So your screen should look like mine, except for it will obviously be your drive. Then go ahead and click New, then click More, then find Google Sites. A new tab will load with a brand new Google site, and your first step once it loads is to name your site. I'm going to go ahead and name mine Miss Ward's History Digital Portfolio. You can go ahead and give yours the same name add your name except for my name. Now for our home page here, instead of your page title, we're going to go ahead and call this History Digital Portfolio. Now, once you've finished the basics that you're setting up for today, you can go around and you can play with what this looks like. You can click on different images for headers, you can play with fonts, all that kind of fun stuff. But for now, we're going to go ahead and set up our pages. So we're going to need 3 pages. So click on Pages on the right, then the plus sign for New Page. The first page is called 6th Grade History. Click Done. We'll do the same thing for 7th grade and 8th grade. All right, since all of our pages are set up, we're going to go ahead and add to the 6th grade page. So hover over your 6th grade history title here, and then click those 3 little dots on the right. And you're going to click on Add Subpage. Since we just finished the Ancient China unit, you're going to go ahead and type Ancient China. Now you're automatically going to be sent to your Ancient China subpage. And what you're going to do here is add your reflection and some sort of visual that shows what you reflected on. So in order to do that, you have a couple options. You can always just double click down here and then click text, and you can type directly into the site. Although I'm not going to do that because I already wrote my reflection in a Google Doc. So I'm going to trash this. I'm going to double click, and I like to insert things from Drive. It's really easy because you can just insert things that you've already created. So I'll show you a couple ways to do it. You can click on the search if you know what it's called. So let me type in my doc name here. All right, there it is. So select what you'd like to insert, then click Insert in the lower right-hand corner. Now, instead of a reflection, since I didn't write one, I went ahead and put in the directions, and you can see my doc is now here. I'm gonna have to make it bigger. You can stretch out what you can see. There you go. So you can see your entire reflection. Now let's imagine that's your reflection. Next, we're going to go ahead and add an image to represent. So double click again from Drive. Now you have a few options. Let's pretend like I loved how I performed in the Silk Road game. So I want to show my HyperDoc since I wasn't able to get pictures from the game. So I'm going to search Silk Road HyperDoc. There it is. So I'm going to go ahead and select that to be inserted. Can play around with how big I want it to be or if I want to center it. Here we go. So this will be the visual representation of my reflection. You could add a link to a Flipgrid that you've done. You could take a picture of a project. You could add really whatever you would like to, as long as it's a visual that matches your reflection. Okay, now let's go and check this out. Homepage. You should just have a title. Now you can come to 6th grade history, and then you could also come to your Ancient China section. And there you go. You're well on your way to having an amazing digital portfolio.